Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your September 2021 forecast, guys. This is for September. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So please be sure to check all three to really have an understanding of the energetic influences for you this month. If this is your first time on my channel, thank you so much. I appreciate it. If what I have to say serves you or resonates with you, please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really do appreciate it, and I really do love the fact that it helps you in some way, guys. All right, Aquarius, let's get started. I usually like my viewers to ground out before they watch the reading, just so that they can really be open to receiving whatever guidance is there for them. So if you feel safe to do so, please take your time, close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and any anxiety or stress, let's just exhale that out. All right, Aquarius, let's get started. Let's see what this month has in store for you. All right, Aquarius, we have the Four of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Chariot, Six of Swords, Eight of Wands, Five of Coins, Knight of Wands, Two of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. All right, here we go. So if I start off at the beginning of the month, Aquarius, the universe is asking you to take a time to really rest and think before making any kind of decisions in your life, especially as it as it is in regards to relationships. Oh my God, I could not get those words out. As it is in regards to relationships and your own career pursuits, there are some decisions to be made, but the universe is like, don't be rash. Let's take some moment, let's take some time, let's sleep on it, let's meditate or pray. You have the Nine of Cups with the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Cups. There is going to be new approaches to your relationships as well as to your work. Now, with it has Knight of Cups, you're saying, okay, how can I approach my relationship, my romantic relationships in particular, in ways that better serve us both as a couple and individually? The Seven of Swords is being really clear about your motives, Aquarius. Why am I in this relationship? Why am I pursuing this relationship? What am I trying to develop or grow? And how can I approach it in a way that actually aligns with that? That's a good thing, Aquarius. So instead of just saying, bye, I'm going to break up with you, or let's jump into this relationship, or I don't know if I can do this, the universe is saying, pause, halt, wait a minute. Let's take a second and let's really reevaluate ourselves and ourselves in relationship, and how can we approach it in ways that are really authentic and honest and transparent. This is really good for you. We have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is like, okay, now let's make that decision. What do I really want and need? Who am I? What am I trying to create here? And let's stop being in this limbo position. This would tell me, Aquarius, that this is not new. This is probably something that's coming in from the previous month. And now it's time to get really clear with yourself, your values, your vision, and your future, and make a decision for your highest good. And ultimately, when you do that, you make a decision that's really in the highest good of the other person. Don't be afraid to take action here. To be in this back and forth limbo is actually more toxic and more unhealthy for you. It causes kind of like a lethargic feeling in the body. So once you make this decision, make sure you do a nice cleansing, clearing, maybe a little water fast, a sea salt bath. Let's clear and release some of this energy. Next, we have the Chariot and the Six of Swords. I say this to all my clients and all my viewers and everyone that ever follows me. Your financial world and your emotional world, they mirror. I know you probably heard me say this, but here we go again. Why do they mirror? Because it has to do with worth. Self-worth, financial worth. The universe just hears worth. So when you make decisions or changes in one arena, you make it in the other. So now that you're making a decision in your emotional world, Aquarius, you're going to see this reflected in your work. Like now, like, oh, there might have been something that was at pause or held back, and now your work is going to kind of take off here. The Chariot is movement. So you might find that you're either traveling for work, relocating for work, or you're having a new job entirely, Aquarius, which is not a bad thing. This is all for movement, for advancement. You might be a promotion of some form, or you're moving up in title or position. This is fantastic, Aquarius. This is wonderful. And you might recognize that you might have to do a lot of physical movement for it. So it might be a new location, or you might have to travel to different locations for training of some form. You have the Eight of Wands. So there's going to be a lot of activity towards the middle and end of month, especially once you make a decision on this emotional arena that you have. So it's really important for you to stay on top of communication, all emails, all phone calls, text messages, because while there's going to be a lot of activity and a lot of immediacy to some of these things, it's really important that you don't miss anything. So make sure that you cross your T's, dot your I's, and really have those important conversation, touch base for the sake of movement. We have the Five of Coins with the Knight of Wands. You might have this moment, Aquarius, where you feel like, damn, I'm not sure I can do this. You might not be super feeling stable. Why can't I talk with you in your reading? You might not feel very stable in terms of your financial situation, which is normal, right? When we do something new, when we move into new opportunities or landscapes that we haven't really experienced before, we can feel a little unstable. But the universe is like, you're not alone. You're highly supported. Whenever you have the Five of Coins, you needn't go through any of these challenges by yourself. Make sure that you're not feeling victimized. Make sure that you're getting the support that you need from your company or who you're working with, but also just in general. You got this. You can do this, Aquarius. You have the Nine of Wands. What's really required of you, all that's really required of you, is to be a go-getter, to go after this new opportunity with passion, with confidence, and with enthusiasm. Whenever you have the Knight of Wands, it's really time of taking quick action. Yes, okay, we don't know where it's going to lead. We don't know the outcomes. What's important is I have this opportunity and I'm going to run with it and I'm going to make the best of it. And I'm going to hold the vision that it's going to become something, and I'm going to cross bridges when I get to them. I'm not going to overthink it. Be careful of that. That's where you get that insecurity. Like, I'm not sure, maybe I can do this, blah, blah, blah. Why? Nothing's happened yet. Don't get into any kind of victim mentality. The Two of Wands is not just about new careers, but it's about careers or collaborations or opportunities that really share your long-term vision and goals, Aquarius. This is a really good opportunity, not just for yourself. It's not even just financially. It's about your creativity, what you're trying to do, your dream. What are you trying to accomplish? What is your legacy? These are people that are just as ambitious as you, but they share that same vision as you, and they really are trying to be supportive of you because you guys have a common goal. Now you have it with the Ace of Cups. Remember at the beginning of the month where you're going to make that decision in regards to certain relationships and how you're going to approach it? You're going to notice by the end of the month, Aquarius, there's going to be a lot more harmony in your relationships. Ace of Cups it could be a new emotional relationship, or it can really be a resurgence of a relationship it causes it to be more fulfilling and deeper and lasting. So this, in the beginning of the month, as you're kind of making decisions of how you're going to go about this, understand that everything's going to be okay. A good example of this can be, maybe you have to move for work and now you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do with my relationship? We live here and now I got to move there, or I got to travel. And that's why you perhaps have to sit down and really think, how do we want to approach this? How do we want to work with this? What decisions do we need to make? And what really matters? And when you make that decision, your work is going to take off, and you're going to find that your relationships find stasis and equilibrium by the end. I'm really excited for this opportunity. You have what it takes, Aquarius. Go for it with all of your passion. I hope this serves you guys. If it does resonate, please like, subscribe, or comment down below. Otherwise, have a beautiful September, and I will see you next month for next month's reading. Take care.